Hello. So I put a little note onto Facebook the other week to ask people what it would be or why they would be worried using a dog walker. And what would be their, what would be their biggest worry? And somebody said to me they'd be really worried if their dog would run away. So I thought I would put down the steps that I put into place to make sure that the dogs don't run away. So I've got just about 6 little steps I've written down in my notepad of the things I do. And so the first thing that I do is that I don't let your dog off the lead. So when I go out for a walk, I'll take your dog out, and generally when I take your dog out, I take it out in a one-to-one first, just to make sure that I can bond a little bit with the dog and see what the characteristics are. I'll then go for a walk. The next few walks that I take the dog out on, again, it really depends on the dog. I take the dog out with other dogs that I've got, I mix and match them to see how they all get on. And then I try and just to generally keep your dog on a lead at all times. The next thing that I do is that when I'm out and about with your dog, again, more one-on-one, is I interact with your dog to find out what different toys it likes. Does it like to chase a tennis ball? Does it like something squeaky? Does it like to have a scrunchy toy? Or is it food orientated? Does it like, I don't know, kibble or chicken, or what different types of things? So different dogs work for different things. So I'll have a little bit of a play about with different bits and pieces, see what is best for your dog. Again, that's all making sure as well that the dog is interested in wanting to look at me and is looking towards me for reassurance, and that it gets all of its play and entertainment from me rather than from somewhere else. So again, just trying to build up some sort of rapport with your dog. The third thing that I will do is that I will bring, most of the stuff I do is for doggy walking is also include some sort of form of daycare at my home. So I don't like using the word doggy daycare because I don't have hundreds of dogs. I have a maximum of 5 dogs at my property at one time. So again, to ensure that your dog's not going to run away from me, I bring it back to my house so that it's familiar with me, my surroundings, the smells that are around my home, again, other dogs that I have around my home. But then I've also got a massive garden that I can interact with your dog. It's all fully enclosed. I can practice some recall, again, using the different tricks, using the different treats and the different toys and stuff, again, to see what your pet most is most preferable to sort of interact with. After I've done that, there's a couple of parks that I know that are fully enclosed, so I'll go to another park, and again doing a little bit of more recall with the dog still on a lead but on a bit of a longer lead. And then the next step after that, so sort of 4 steps, I've got a big massive long 5-metre line that, so whenever I go for a walk, I'll attach your dog onto 5-metre line, so the dog is running about but I don't drop the line. So it's still attached to me, and I'm still running back, still doing loads of recall, playing lots of different games with all of the dogs and your dog as well. And then by that point, only then, if I feel comfortable that your dog is happy with me and happy with this environment with other dogs that I have with me, then I'll drop the long line, but I can still get to your pet, get your dog so that if it's running past me, or maybe if it gets spooked, it's still not going to be that far away from me that I can't get to it. And then the last step that I would take is to take the long line off. Again, there's a couple of dogs that I've got where I've maybe been walking them 6 months or so. The recall's not great. They don't tend to go very far, but they do like to maybe go and play with other dogs, which I'm not a great fan of. I'd rather the dog be wanting to interact with me. But yeah, so they're the sort of the 6 different steps that I take whenever I am looking to bring a new dog on, which will hopefully maybe give you a little bit more peace of mind that your dog's not going to run away from me. It's not a case of that I take your dog and I let it off the lead and let it run wild. I do put a few different, those 6 different steps into place to make sure that the pet's going to be happiest whenever it's with me, same as it would be if it was with you on your own walk. But yeah, so any other queries, just give me a shout or go to www.jensjaunts.co.uk. Thank you. Hope that's answered your question.